And that's game. Another one bites the dust. So weird, the off-meta stuff I'm playing today. I added red back into the deck because casting Jeskai Revelation really is the closest you get to Sphinx's Revelation. I tried to do it without the red. I tried, and this is what I get. I get hands like this. Hands like this, 5-card hands that I have to keep because they're good 5-card hands. Oh my gosh. I tried this before, but I'm excited about this build, guys. I actually think it's pretty sick. So we're going to try it out. It's got a lot of one-ofs. It's got the wish board because it has one Northwind avatar. Is it ready? Can I control my opponents? In Jeskai Revelation Land. A lot of people play Jeskai. Like, this is the go-to control deck, I would say, for the format. Oh no! I've avoided it because I don't think it's all that. Immediately we get a Deceit matchup. Deceit matchups are hard. Superior Spider-Man Deceit is a frustrating combo, but they didn't take 3 steps, which should tell us something. What should it tell us? Helix could just go to the dome. Is it too early for that? I think it is. We draw stock up right off the top. I'm just gonna do it. There's another stock up. We could take the lands. Whatever they're doing though, now is the stage of the game where No More Lies is good, so let's take it. The 3 steps is a 1-of. The Fire Magic is a 1-of. The Jeskai Revelation is a 3-of. The 4th one is in the board, and there's one Northwind's avatar in the deck. The Day of Judgment is a 4-of, and I think that's still necessary. So opportunity here to stock up. If we do, they might deadly cover up Exile Revelations. Let's try to avoid that. So much rather have a Consult in my hand right now. A Duress. I think we have to counter to protect our hand to the best of our ability anyway. 2 hand hate spells and a card draw spell. The Dimir control matchup, honestly, this Dimir deck has no good matchups that except control decks. So this is right away a toughie. We're gonna need some things to really go well. They splash green. Okay, yeah, this is like the exile your whole library control deck. Exile control, I like to call it. We take the Rest in Peace here, and definitely the Monastery, but we take the Rest in Peace because we need to take Deadly Cover Up off their menu. We also want to take Superior Spider-Man off their menu, and I'm just going to play it now. If they untap and cast Singularity Rupture, we'll just have to find another way to win. But that would require them to have like kind of a perfect curve. They have consulted and stocked up, so it's not unlikely, but it doesn't mean that waiting is better. They might just duress this out of our hand. There you go. We're in this. We got a shot. But taking Deadly Cover Up, exile all your Revelations out of their playbook as soon as possible. It's an absolute W. All right. Well, a Deceit and 2 Duresses so far. It's a lot. It's a lot to work against. We can't really protect our hand, so we've got to find Mistrise Village, get that on the field, and then we've got to go from there. I will, if I cast this, it could be countered. I guess, would I rather do that? Nah, I'd rather exile. Pretty likely to hit land, about 47%. And also, if we get Days of Judgment out of the way, that's fine. Try this now. Okay. They're going to be a butt about it. That's fine. Could have also tried holding it. Just really didn't want to miss the land. I mean, they can't say the game hasn't gone well for them. They've had everything they want. Do we try that again? They were so happy to counter it last time. I guess I'm just going to Monastery until I'm about to discard. And even then, I'll probably just discard Day of Judgment, Fire Magic. They want to play Bargain. Okay. They need to keep the lands coming to get past No More Lies, and they know it. Ooh, I could... Hold on. Never mind. I could consult right there. What's the worst thing that happens if I tap out now with Rest in Peace on the field? It can't be that bad. Wow. Okay. Glen Elendra's answer. They don't like me very much, do they? Demolition Field, good timing. Bang. Exile. Let's go land. Hey, there's the Mistrise. Now we just gotta find Revelations. See if they run Demolition Field. Now there's one Revelation left in the deck and a Northwind's Avatar. Gotta get it going. And discarding the hand size. Once again, Sultai Control has to be like a nightmare matchup for a first time. Also, a second Day of Judgment exiled is ugly. But hey, these are the games you gotta find ways to win. Requiem Hex, good choice. Ha, that's funny, I just drew Nia. If we play Nia, they'll probably kill her with the ability on the stack. If I play her on the other side, she might get a hit for 4. Let's wait till we actually need a land drop to play her. She's a 1-of. I mean, there are so many times in Magic history, if you could play a 2-mana 2/1 draw a card, you 100% would. Playing her here, though, is awkward just because it's so easy for the opponent to remove her in response, and right now they're discarding the hand size. So we just want them to keep doing that. And keep exiling. Uh-oh. Take out this Reef. Since I know what I'm doing next turn. It'll still be pretty hard to win. So with Northwind Avatar, Wan Shi Tong, those are the cards that can still win the game after this Revelation, as well as Nia. Opponent being at full grip, removal central deck. How do we get through that? Am I right? So, what do we return to hand? I guess it's this Watery Grave and 4 damage to your face. No use for the 1 mana. I don't think bluffing a spell, Pierce or anything does much good. And we'll see what they do while I'm tapped out. A bargain. Getting rid of a Pulse means they already have answers here. They also got rid of a Deadly Cover-Up is what they got rid of. No, we don't see an Outrageous Robbery yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they had one. And there's half my deck, but that's not much. Did they get the win cons? Nope. Avatar's still there. Hopefully they have a lot of cards like that. They go Deceit. Whatever. Oh, they're going to take my Rest in Peace now? Or no, they just bounced it. Surely they did that wrong. Right? Right. Okay. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go blue, because it's the name of the channel. Blue, white, blue, white. Just making sure. Punch. Down to 12. How many helixes did they get rid of? Not many, just one. So we have 9 points of burn. That's bad. Let's fight over life gain. Interesting. All right, well, now I can't remove this. I still have an Ultima in the deck, but all right. We need some card draw to refill, actually. We have 14 cards in the deck, and they're pretty good. Yeah, the life gain could get us. Cornucopia is a pain. I go with a Bitter Triumph. They are still playing around No More Lies very well. Gotta make sure these helixes and such resolve. That is a land. That's not great. We're in a bind. This is not good. But it was always a bad matchup. It's not over yet, but it feels over. They're basically gaining life every turn from a cornucopia. Now they have a very stupid creature. But it is indestructible and obnoxiously good in specifically the situation they find themselves in. Okay. Wan Shi Tong, pretty good. Let's play it for 3. Uncounterable. And it'll probably just die here with the trigger on the stack. But to be honest, if we hit with this, we're in a pretty good spot. I don't think they'll counter this. I think they're like, oh good, they'll mill themselves. But this is how we have to get in the game. There's the Avatar. Do we take the charts? I mean, what does charts get us here? We've got all the helixes now, potentially, and the Wan Shi Tong's on the field, and we're about to use the Avatar. I think we just take the land. All right. Apparently exile is hard for my deck. How about that? Learn something every day. Want to make it uncounterable, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can cast it. And there's still Singularity Rupture deck. Drop them to 12. Can't take this hit. So their plan is probably to rupture and then rupture or cover up, then hit, right? So we need 2 No More Lies open for that. So we have to play this counterable if we do it now. We could also wait, because if this hits again, we are a Helix, which is very close to the top of the deck away from victory. The problem is, if they remove this, we have to fight over it. Because we do need to block you. If we play the Avatar, we have 2 blockers, so we don't have to fight over 1 removal spell. And then we still, if they counter this, it feels so bad. But I don't think they have it. I don't think they have the counter that they can use here. I'm wrong, but I can fight this now. The problem with fighting this now is I can't win over the rupture, but I think we have to take a shot. Rupture doesn't end the game for us. And do we grab another avatar? Revelation is kind of the go for the throat here, but I think we stay on the avatar train. We might need to. Yeah, Rupture, Cover Up, Hit Me drops me to like 2 cards, which is so bad. Here it comes. Jesus. So bad. I don't think I can win this, guys. It's gonna be really close, but I don't think I can get it. No! The one thing we couldn't afford. They hit the helix. Must be nice to have everything go right. All right, they're out of instance. They have no instance. This should work. But when do we use it? Can bounce the Quotish. I think we just let him go here. We only have 5 cards. We can't risk any more mill. So this is like a counter spell now. So they're gonna strategic betrayal. Do they have another? If they have another board wipe here, we're in trouble. We can't let this hit us. Does that mean we have to Revelation now to make the 1/1s? No, we have to do it in combat. We have to let this happen. Our last revelation, guys. What are they gonna do? They're gonna blow up the creatures. No more creatures, and they're at 11, and they have a cornucopia. That's game. It was a miserable game. I hated every single second of it. They had it all from every beat, but they are favored in that matchup, probably by like 80%. That is the truth. Hello, it's me, it's CGB. Before we dive into today's video, a quick update about a sponsor, not sponsor. Many of you might remember Merchant, one of the OG arena streamers, and if you've been around the channel a long time, you probably remember when Merchant and Noxious and Mogwai were playing Magic Arena. Well, Merchant has stayed in touch. He stopped making arena videos quite a while ago, but I know a lot of us, including me, watched him a lot in those early days. Well, he has been working on building indie games, and he has a big release to announce, and he asked me if I would give it a shout out. So this is not sponsored, just cool, and hopefully paying it back to somebody I really enjoyed who made Magic content in the day. The game is Death with Dice, and it is available on Steam. It is available here on Steam. You can download the demo, and the game is on sale now. So consider go checking it out and seeing what Merchant's been up to. Any of you who enjoy indie games and have fond memories of the early days of Arena like I do should go try out this sweet new game. So that is today's sponsor, not sponsor, just cool. And let's get into the video. Nothing like building a new deck and getting such a nightmare fringe garbage matchup in the first game. That's like less than 1% of meta probably that we just played against, but that is Magic, I guess. All right, on the play. We can all, with Magic, the other thing that keeps you in it, you can always hope for better. Hope is the stuff that kills you. I don't know. I hate surveil lands on turn 1 in best of 1 because you have no idea if you're supposed to keep or not, but I'm keeping. Not going to risk being caught without a board wipe in a matchup that needs it. They going to earthbend that Blossoming Sands? What's that? I don't. Virtue of Loyalty, make a knight? You know that's an instant, right? Typically, in this format, if you can cast a spell, you have to. Or you'll just fall behind. And I don't think we keep you. There is another rest in peace in the graveyard for the Avatar. Okay. That flash speed, though. There's some creatures. Get me land. Well, how much does this attack for next turn? 6? What does this do? +1/+1 vigilance. 1 big hit. Okay. Let's see if that costs us the game, huh? Actually, I think I'll play this and make them get over this dragon. So I'm just gonna go get another dragon. This is finally the thing, guys. You slam a dragon to get a dragon. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I want this buddy to do. They are very good at magic, aren't they? It's fine. All right, keep making them. Now I'm gonna get the Mistrise Village. So I hit my land drop there. Could have gotten another dragon, but I don't think that's right in that case. We're still at 21. Make them play their cards. Brick Wall Dragon, let's go. Yeah, see, no attack. Love it. Dig, dig, dig. Their stuff still isn't big enough to go through the dragon, so let's keep the wall up for another turn. Badger, Mole, Cub, yes. I told you they were going to earthbend that Blossoming Sands. Yeah. This is a deck I like, cards I own, that thing that we're going up against. For what it's worth, this spell can't be countered. Good draw. And kaboom. Feels good. Yeah, and then we have a game like this that's so easy and it feels like the deck is busted and you're cheating. Awesome. Let me guess. Maps? Yep. Map. Oh, they do have Temple Garden. Blossoming Sands is a strategic choice. They also have Ouroboros. I expected them to play mono red, but I guess that's the state of mono red. Even the people who put red in their usernames aren't playing it. Disaster. Well, that's a combination of cards right there. Now we just start shooting like we're in a shooting gallery. Stay on target. Stay on target. First one is return. Return. 4. And that is my Sphinx's revelation, my friends. Doesn't feel the same. But we still have a Wan Shi Tong in here. It doesn't quite feel the same either, but we're working on it. Yeah, it's a good scoop. It's a good scoop for them. And on the play, Well, the hands look good. I gotta say, you know, you look at these hands, you're like, how could I lose? We need another white. Counts. We can play it on turn 3, or we can stock up. One of Mystic Monastery. Sometimes you just need all the colors in one land. And we do have a starting town. I am aware that's a card. All right, are we gonna get Dimir controlled again? Well, it wasn't even Dimir control. It was Sultai trash pile. All right, are we going to get Sultai trash piled again? Looks like we get Reanimator. Against Reanimator, we shock this in because we're just going through the deck for Rest in Peace as fast as we possibly can. It's a lot of tap lands. The Get Lost isn't usually very good against them, to be honest. I'll just take the Archive because, like I said, get through the deck as fast as you can. So Surveil does that too. Whiff. Whiff. Almost whiffed. Formidable Speaker, returned by a second Overlord of the Bailmark. Stock first, Surveil second. You'd rather top deck it and not have it available to be taken by Deceit if you are going to hit Rest in Peace here. I guess I'll take 3 steps. That might delay them if they don't have Cavern of Souls. It's not Rest in Peace. Yep, just be Rest in Peace aggressive. There is one in the sideboard as well for the Avatar, but that requires like 7 mana to Avatar into playing it. They've got a Terror in the yard, guys. I still don't have a Bringer in the yard. Oh, look, they took Deceit. How about that? It's like they know this game is just all about casting Deceit a lot. There's a Rest in Peace right off the top. Now what? If we play it, it might just get removed. But Deceit is possibly going to take it, so here we go. We didn't remove nearly as much as I'd like to. You kind of want to land it when that graveyard is juicy. They need 1 more mana to Deceit proper. Oh, wow. And they have Awaken the Undead right on time. Yep, I was afraid of that. Now we're going to need the Northwind's Avatar. And we're going to need it not to get taken by Deceit. These matchups make my head hurt. There's a Demolition Field, and there's a No More Lies. If we take our 1 of Demolition Field, we have something to use against Cavern. If we take our No More Lies, we're guessing they don't have Cavern. We do need our land drop next turn. Give me the field. I also want the Monastery, to be honest, but I'm a value psychopath. That's the word. Psychopath. So we hold up the 3 steps for this turn, and if they don't... If they play a Cavern, we have to consult. Okay. Big mill here. They got Mind Bitten and Bookworm. It's not the best. They use the Ninja Turtle Undercity Sewers. We have to win. We have to fucking win. We cannot take an L to this scrub. All right, counter that Deceit. I'll just get it back next turn, arg. But here we are. I think we can let 1 land go. If they had a land, the right land and Superior Spider-Man right there, it would have hurt, but they didn't have it. Have they milled a basic yet? No, they haven't. All these decks usually have 1 basic. There's nobody running no basics anymore, but you can be ready for it. Gonna use the field. Stock up into Snare Falls. What does Snare get even? Actually, Snare is usually bad against them, but they are a Bookworm deck. I think I'll go Get Lost. Falls. Yeah. Falls gets you deeper. Now we gotta find the Northwind Avatar, which we gotta be getting close to. Bring her in the bin. Deceit coming back. Land expensive deceit. They will not do that. Okay. So if we consult here, we can't take the Northwind's avatar. But if the avatar is near the top of the deck, but not in the top 7, they didn't have the land last turn to play Superior Spider-Man, so I think we're safe. So yeah, I think we do this because I think they'll take it. And then, what do you want? What we take here gets taken from us. So I think we pick one of the Revelations. And now the avatar is on the bottom of our deck, so we want to shuffle a Demolition Field and find our way back to it. If they have land Spider-Man, are we dead? It's close. It's 6, 7, 8. They would need another 6, which if they can Mind Bit in their own bringer, but it's a 4/4, so and they attack for 2. Yeah, they could have it here. It could be lethal, but they have a tap land. Can't let them resolve bringer. So we're casting Revelation. But we also have to clear this board. Well, they haven't had the untapped land, and we still have a No More Lies. So in theory, we can wrath this board, counter a Superior Spider-Man, and then have Revelation available the next turn. We could also take this hit, hold Revelation through the whole turn, gain the 4 back. They would get a Deceit. Oh, that would be bad. This is risky, because if they just hit land drop and play through No More Lies and reanimate the... I guess the terror is not there. No, we're not just dead to terror. That's true. That's the truth. It's a card. Let's put it in the bin. It comes back if they use bringer. They did it again. Still no cavern. No basic either. They know about the No More Lies. Let's use it. Think they have a land there? Something held priority. Wan Shi Tong's a pretty big one. They might be holding Cavern till they can cast Superior Spider-Man. Might also have Hex. Go big. Caw. I don't think they got the answer. I think they're in trouble. Take 8. That'll force their hand. That's a big bird. Hardcast bringer. Yeah, you know what's going to happen. All right, so return bringer. 4 damage to your face. Oh, yeah. I think we just let this be. We could use the demolition field, get another counter, but we don't need it. So what are we waiting for, right? What are we doing that for? Silly. We win. Sultai Vengeance. The greatest alive. All right, maybe we're converting to jeskai. A little. Rest in peace in opener. Try it. All right, be a good rip matchup. Do it. Knew it. The demonic. Okay, it's a bad rip matchup. LOL. So we don't play it. It's that simple. Fire Nation Palace, what? This does not hold up 3 steps to counter, but do I need 3 steps to counter? You never know. In fact, the time you ignore that is the time you get burned. LOL, burned. And there's 2 palaces anyway. You don't lose unspent mana. Okay. Felix. Thanks for the damage. What damage exactly? Serval. Seems good. Seems good against the Demonic Ruckus deck. So when we do want to rest in peace. Turns off the Ruckus. All right. What is happening? A student has appeared. They have attempted to ruckus the student. You let that be because we have rest in peace. No big deal. Doesn't have haste. Why did they do this now? I don't know. But let's see what happens when we tell it to get lost. Gone. Out of there. No card draw. Cool. Archive. Bin. Although I would have turned on Jeskai Revelation as a top deck. If I draw it right off the top, I'm going to be salty. Ruckus 2.0. Do we take out a palace? We only have 1 field and they'll still have a palace left over. Let's save it. Surely a mono red deck has a Sandstone Sanctuary or something. Fountain Port, something like that. Come on, red deck, go burr. Where's the burr? Sensing minimal go burr from you. Dies to removal in full effect in this one. There's a show off. It's probably their most dangerous card. Consult is very good because they've been seeing us just pass the turn for a while. They're probably not afraid of what we can do in end step, but we just changed the game, baby. Give me these. A land and a revelation. It begins. Permanent 4. Not even afraid of your maps. Up to 27 monk tokens in the house. Stock them up, get prowess triggers. Cheap removal, please. That will work. Cheap removal and hella expensive card. All right, discarding a hand size. I think Day of Judgment can go. Opponent's gonna try to like exploding house pets this thing. Think that was a deck back in the day? Is that a boomer deck, exploding house pets? I feel like it is. I'll just say no. If it's not on the field, they can't do much about it. What else you got? Opponent? Do better. Oh my god. How's the lethal check? could hit 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we'll just Revelate again. That's the easiest way to make sure we don't die. We're at 27. What could they do? They've waited all this time to have an uncounterable firebending student. Let's see how it ends for them. Patience. Patience. 2 lands. I bet they love that. They're gonna try to fling it. That's not so hard. That's a step on your throat move. Ooh! Please show me your hand. What the hell was that deck even doing here? It is no match for me. No more lies. Sure. I think that's too many lands. Am I crazy? Our opponent went plains go. Then we might need a board wipe sooner than later if they're white weenie, but usually you'd see a turn 1 play. Okay, life gain. Tempting, but with 2 no more lies, we're just going to counter the next couple things they do. Life gain should be very good for us. I mean, that's a card. Stock up's a card. I like stock up. Keep making their cards go bye-bye. Just spend the no more lies while you can. The bats are coming. I guess I'll put this out there. Put something in the way. Woo! They're gonna want to kill this. Okay. Let's see if they have Sheltered by Ghosts ready to go. Uh-huh. So ready. They're always so ready. I don't think they can kill me this turn through Northwind Avatar. So let's cast it and go get the Ultima. Double Sheltered? Because I'd take it. Yeah, you're going to get a nice punch in, but man, is your board state going to hell. And mine's going to be on the rise. I don't get any ETBs because of the Ultima. But I'm going to have all the power. Wait a minute. Why did that work? Interesting. Why did I get the ETB there for Nia? That's cool. I mean, I'm glad, but I thought if I ended the turn, that wouldn't happen. And I can't cast it anyway, which I guess is, well, I can cast it as long as I control her. All right. So we need the land. So 2/3. I think we still take fire magic for later. Well, or we take the big old owl. Yeah, I'll take Big Bird here. Probably unnecessary with multiple revelations at our disposal. But so was card draw. They do have Agent Bishop Man in Black. They're gonna put out Authority of the Consuls. Yeah? That's a card. Shelter by Ghost number 3. I will snare that. Oh, they always have 3? You never know. Life is a mystery. Shelter by Ghost either wins the game or, man, do you feel bad. Might as well consult here. We're not doing much with the mana. Give me the Helix. All right. Jeskai Revelation. I will return the Authority. I'll deal 4 damage to Agent Bishop. That will keep the opponent's life total in check. They only have 3 lands, so dedicating a mana to casting Authority is kind of a pain for them at this stage. They do, though. I'll just Helix the face here. And combat them. Dropping them all the way to 10. Close to lethal. And surely they won't get out of this turn. So return, 4 points to face. They have nothing and they like it. But I don't think they like it at all. And that's game. Another one bites the dust. So weird, the off-meta stuff I'm playing today. It's fun. One of them was a very bad matchup, and 3 of them have been good. Well, I guess Reanimator is definitely on meta, but still, it's like the meta is like all is it prowess again now, with some white weenie thrown in. Haven't run into that at all. It's a fun hand. I really like the Mysterize Quarry Mountain Monastery combo. Do we just want to hit our land drops? I don't think that's necessary. Our opponent, again off meta. Susur Secundi, Void Altar, and Evendo Waking Haven are the first 2 lands to hit the field. Ain't that something? Let's hold up No More Lies. Lumbering World Wagon. The World Wagon's a lie. If you have the choice of playing Nia super early or casting something like a stock up, like a lot of these cases, especially against like black decks that can just kill her before you play the card you exile if you have low amounts of mana, just play the stock up. I already have a Get Lost. I think I just take the card draw and land to make sure we're walking up the chain and getting to the cards we need. Especially against black where they duress you. You don't want to have your revelations just sitting in your hand. Kona Planet. Into a dragon. Sure. Well, now we know they are a Kona deck. But we also know they're not set up to run us out of the barn yet. Midwestern phrase there. They had a wide open window, and the most they could do was get a 6/7 onto the battlefield. But now we know they're a combo deck. Honest Rutstein, when it enters, return a creature card from graveyard to hand, and they get back the dragon. Ew. What? Really? And now they have a powered up Secundi Void Altar. Pay 2 life, sack a creature. Draw cards equal to its power. Activate only as a sorcery. How exciting for them. They don't have a counter spell, but they don't know that. Let's Helix the Rustine before they can sack it. Play this Meticulous Archive. They do use the graveyard. I'm going to bin this Helix. I don't think I'll need it. So yeah, Rest in Peace apparently good. They're going to cast the Regent to draw 3. Sure. I think I just pass. I think I'm going to need all the value from the Consult. Let's play this and red mana. They do run blue. I really don't know what I'm up against. It's something. It is something interesting. And there's a land exile, but we played our land first because we want to have 4 mana open. We want to be able to get Lost Consult or Consult into Counterspell or something. We're going to draw 3 cards with Meringue River Regent again. Discarding a planet. Passing. I will go for Consult here. Resolves. Jeskai Revelation, and there's a Rest in Peace. I mean, I don't know if Honest Rustine is the only card they use that uses the graveyard, but why risk it? Let's get the Rest in Peace down. We also played the land off Nia instead of holding up Revelation at the earliest possible moment. We'll see if we regret that. It was an interesting decision. Okay, they've cast Meringue River Regent to draw 3 cards and discard 1 for 3 turns in a row. Surely their hand must be getting warmer. Formidable Speaker. What's that gonna get? Let me discard a Multiversal Passage to get another dragon. Okay. Deck's weird. We'll Consult, and we got a lot of options, but a second Consult stands out. So does No More Lies, to be honest. We have 2 lands in hand. We don't need any more land. Day of Judgment, don't think we need it. Lightning Helix, not that important. No More Lies could still hit something useful in this game. All right. Tap Starting Town, pass turn, hold up Revelation, as well as a number of other cards. They cast Shared Roots to go get a basic land. I don't know what this deck is. Ill-Timed Explosion is a draw 2. It is No More Liesable. That is a technical term. I think I'll make them cast it again. They have no blue mana open. So I will return Ill-Time to their hand. I'll deal 4 damage to their Speaker. I'll make 2 monks. They're using the Speaker. Oh god, are they going to use Speaker to untap a blue source and counter this? No, but they did untap a blue source. Yeah, that would have been wild, but they would have had to manually tap to make that happen, right? There's no way the Arena auto tapper would have allowed that, right? We did not draw into another Jeskai Revelation, but we do have Consult the Star Charts that can possibly get one. I think I'm just going to cast Consult here. There's no Revelation there, but we found our 3 steps ahead. So we do have a counterspell on deck for next turn, along with No More Lies. So we can attack for 6. If this hits, I mean, we can likely burn them out the next turn with stock up, finding a Helix or something like that. Here's the Ill-Timed Explosion. Counter draw leaves up No More Lies. They have 5 mana open, 2 of it's blue. I have no idea if they run counter spells. This would be an interesting time to find out. We'll discard a land we don't need. Rescue BC on the stack. No More Lies it. No response from the opponent. Can we end the game? Let's cast Stock Up. This brings us up to 6 damage available. We see a Jeskai Revelation and a Wan Shi Tong. Also, no more lies spell snare. I'll take the no more lies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Untap land 7. Let's cast Jeskai Revelation. Hit them in the face and end the game. Assuming this resolves. This would be the weirdest out of nowhere spell pierce of my life. All right. Whatever the off meta is, Jeskai can handle it. Can it handle high ranked mythic? Maybe we'll find out in the future. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool.